Good morning, children. We are doing chapter 11, circle. We have seen what is circumference. What is circumference? The boundary measure of a circle. That is called as a circumference. And you have seen that the ratio of circumference to the diameter is always constant, denoted by pi. Value of pi is 22 upon 7 or 3.14. How to calculate the circumference? Circumference is equal to pi d or 2 pi r. If one of the values are not given, how to find out? This is what we have seen so far. Today we shall see what is an arc. Arc, all of you must have seen, we say that draw an arc-like structure. For when we draw the angle bisectors also we say draw the arc. Arc is a part of a circle. Arc is a part of a circle. Okay. Now we are going to see the arcs in a circle. Now you can see a chord. I have drawn a chord over here, PQ. Now if you look at this chord is actually dividing this circle into two parts. This is one part, what you see above. Okay. And this is another part. You can see that this is another part on that circle. And if you look at it, you can also make out that this is a bigger part. What we call, and this is in the shape of an arc. Okay. So why we call it as an arc? Because it is a part of a circle. Now, this big part, we call it as a major arc. And the small one, we call it as a minor arc. So, the chord PQ is dividing the circle into two parts, giving us two arcs, which are major arc and minor arc. Okay. Now, how do we write the arc? This is a minor arc. So, if you are asked what is a minor arc or name the minor arc, then you will be saying arc PXQ. This is how we name the arc. PXQ. These are the end points of the arc. P and Q are the end points of the arc. Which letter is there? Because we are talking about this arc. So PXQ. This is the minor arc. So which is the major arc? Major arc is PYQ. PYQ is the major arc. Okay. Now, if you look at it, another circle, is AB a chord? Yes, AB also is a chord and it is the diameter. Okay. So this diameter, this chord is again dividing the circle into two parts. We are getting two arcs over there. Can we say it as major arc and minor arc? No, because both the arcs are equal in size. So we call them as semicircular arc. This is a circle. Semi means half. So semicircular arc. So if I put over here P and Q. So you can say that APB, arc APB and arc AQB are semicircular arcs. Okay. Now, what is the measure of a circle? How do we calculate the measure of a circle? Now you can see this center point over here. Any angle created at this point, is called the central angle. Okay. The angle created at the center, because this is the center. So the angle created at the center is called the central angle. So to measure the circle, or to measure semicircular arcs, or to measure the arcs, we have to find the central angle. We have to look for the angle that is created over here. Now for a circle, what is the central angle? Circle start from here, okay, and comes till here. Now if you take a protractor and you measure, you will know that from here to here is 180 degree. From here to here is again 180 degree. So what is the measure of a circle? The circle measure is 360 degree. degree is the unit of angle. Okay, degree is the unit of angle. So for a circle we have 360 degree. Now when you take semicircular, semicircular means only half of it, half of the circle. So what is the measure of this semicircular? It is only from here to here. This is central angle. So how much it is? So the measure of a semicircular arc is 180 degree, half of the circle. Circle measure is 360 degree. Semicircular arc is 180 degree. Now, how do you calculate the measure of a minor arc and a major arc? Before going for that, we have something known as corresponding arcs. Now, what do you mean by corresponding arcs? Corresponding means the end points of the arcs, end point of minor arc and the major arc, they are same over here. You look at the end points PQ, PQ. If the end points are same, they will give us a complete circle. Then these two arcs are called as corresponding arcs. So corresponding arcs are those which have same end points and will give us a complete circle. Suppose you want to know what is the measure of a minor arc over here. Now these are the end points, and as I said, measure of the arc is always at the center. You have to calculate the center angle. How do you do it? Draw the angle at the center passing through the end points. Now you measure this angle. So this central angle is the value of this minor arc that is created. That is the angle subtended at the center by the arc. Angle subtended at the center by the arc is called the central angle of this arc. Okay. Suppose this is 70 degree. Suppose this is 70 degree. Now, we know that the entire circle is 360 degree. Now, out of this minor arc is 70 degree. So, 360 minus 70 will give you the remaining major arc, the measure of the major arc. That is only if they are corresponding arcs. Again, what are corresponding arcs? The two arcs who have the same end points and gives us a complete circle. They are called corresponding arcs. If you know one of the measures, either minor or major, then minus it from a complete circle value, that is 360 degree, you will get the other value of it. Okay? I want to take page number 78 of your textbook. And please take care how to name the arc. Please name it in 3 letters, end points and the one who is on the circle. Page number 78. Under central angle and the measure of an arc, please underline that the second line. An angle whose vertex is the center of the circle is called the central angle. An angle whose vertex is the center. You can see this is the angle whose vertex is the center of the circle. So they are called the central angle. Next line. The measure of the angle subtended at the center by the arc is taken as the measure of the arc. This is the arc. What is the measure of this arc? Measure of this arc is the angle subtended at the center by this arc. Okay, so please underline those two statements. Page number 79. Under the measure of a circle, the last line. The measure of a complete circle is 360 degree. Now, next you have a blue box over there. 3 points are there. The measure of a minor arc is equal to its corresponding central angle. Second, the measure of a major arc is equal to 360 degree minus measure of the corresponding minor arc. And the measure of a semicircular arc is 180 degree. You have to learn all these points by heart. Okay. Now let us look at practice set 43. Question number 1. If an arc AXB and arc AYB are corresponding arcs. Now what do you mean by corresponding arcs? They give us a complete circle. Look at the end points of both A and B. Okay. And measure of, you look at the way it is written, measure of an arc. Okay. Small m out and in open bracket arc AXB. The measure of arc AXB equal to 120 degree. Then measure of arc AYB equal to. How do you find out? You know that if they are corresponding angle, total measure is equal to 360 degree. So from 360 degree you minus 120 degree and find out how much you get. Check whether it is in the option. Okay. Next one. Some arcs are shown in the circle with center O. Write the names of the minor arcs, major arcs and semicircular arcs from among them. Semicircular arcs, how many will you get? Only 2. Okay. And you will know how to find out. Minor arcs and major arc, you consider any one chord and then you see which is the minor arc, major arc. Which chord is given to you over there? PQ. PQ is the chord. So consider PQ. Now PQ is dividing the given circle into 2 parts. So which is the minor arc over there, which is the major arc? I think you can write it. Right. Now in a circle with center O, the measure of a minor arc is 110 degree. What is the measure of the major arc PYQ? Which formula will be using? Have this said in a circle with center O, the measure of a minor arc is 110. Then the major arc is equal to 360 degree minus the minor arc. Okay. How do we solve it? You write over there given, this is question number 3. What is given to you? The measure of minor arc. Okay. So you write that. Measure of minor arc equal to 110 degree. Okay. Then what are you supposed to find out? The measure of. Therefore, right, measure of major arc. Major arc is equal to 360 degree minus measure of minor arc. 360 degree minus measure of minor arc, that is equal to 360 degree minus 110 degree. Find out how much it is and the unit also will be degree of it. Okay. With this the chapter is over. This of circle. You have what is minor arc, major arc, what is the measure of minor and major arcs, what is central angle, what is the measure of a circle, what is the measure of a semicircular arc and what is a semicircular arc. Okay, these are the only few things that you have in this